Hotfix 27.3.12, 27.3.13, and .14 are live on PC with numerous fixes, but also the addition of 4 new Warframe Augment mods. These, like usual, are available for 25,000 standing each at their respective syndicate vendor. Spellbound Harvest is for Titania Spellbind and will grant 50 energy when hitting 4 enemies with Spellbind and is available at the New Loka and Red Veil. Tribunal is for Harrow's Condemn and will make it so other players will proc 50% of the effects of Penance and Throwable when attacking chained enemies. Tribunal is available at the Arbors of Hexus and Red Veil. Catapult is for Grendel's Pulverize and will allow players the ability to launch their Pulverized Grendel in the aim direction for 10 energy. Catapult is available at the Steel Meridian and Red Veil. Lastly, Blazing Pillage is for Hildryn's Pillage and will make it so enemies affected by Haven will be set ablaze for 200 heat damage and will also restore 50 shields to Hildryn when Pillage is also active. Blazing Pillage can be found at the Cephalon Suitor and Perrin sequence. Now for the Scarlet Spear fixes. DE fixed the UI breaking in the Murex raid due to host first client load times. An erroneous amount of flotillas being created around the start of a Murex wave, arcane momentum not activating for critical shots on the Condrix. They fixed a script error occurring when the error list uses its wing attack when completing a Condrix wave in the ground assault mission, and they fixed script errors if a kill code is received while quitting the Murex raid mission to return to the flotilla. Now for the Railjack fixes. DE fixed randomizing Railjack glyphs through the randomize all option, not applying the new glyph until the Railjack configuration menu is exited. They fixed a script error when deactivating the Fiery Phoenix Avionic on hit arcanes triggering when using Railjack weapons, a script error when refreshing the Railjack armament screen after scrapping some wreckage, when moving at the speed of light through a void tunnel, when exiting a cruise ship and going into Arcwing, and they fixed a script error when firing the forward artillery. They also made another fix towards the tactical efficiency, not modifying the flux energy cost of using some battle avionics. For controller fixes, DE fixed an issue where resetting keyboard and mouse controls for a specific game mode would break bindings for other game modes. They also fixed controller triggers not working correctly if bound to an analog action, and an inability to select duplicates of a mod when using direct text input using a controller. For optimizations, DE fixed regression in network bandwidth throttling, which was introduced last week, that could cause access lag and inconsistent game states for clients. They also optimized network connectivity for towns, dojos, relays, and Scarlet Spear kill codes. They optimized shader upload, particularly when not using deferred rendering, orbiter performance slightly, and they optimized network connections to relays, towns, dojos for people around the world. They also said, not only will this improve player movement, but it should also help accelerate kill code transmission for Scarlet Spear Murex raids that would have previously had a very high ping to our servers. For the overall fixes across these hotfixes, there is a lot of script error fixes, but let's just get into it. DE fixed the UI for clients breaking when playing a survival mission, some cases where context actions and other UI elements would show the incorrect binding after you change your bindings and settings, certain cases where the UI button callout like the one to open chat would not appear correctly, relevant companion mods not displaying when filtering by beast or robotic mod types in the mod workbench. They fixed an ability to set lower than the minimum accepted value for the decoration placement option, the UI overlapping when viewing arcanes and then opening a chat link, the firewall rules created for the crash handler, a script error when initiating a K-Drive race in the Orvalis, when initiating the Help Clem quest, occurring when playing a survival mission that could occur when using the Arcwing in the Orvalis or the Plains, and they fixed void nodes not being selected for Neo or Axie Void Fisher missions. They fixed dynamically generated missions, those being the daily syndicate missions, on void nodes, preventing it from also being a Void Fisher mission. They fixed being punted back to the relay when attempting to load into the simulacrum, which also fixes a crash that could accompany this attempt. They fixed companions trying to attack enemies that are in Inaros' Devour trap, the Corinth and Corinth Prime alt-fire grenades shooting out sideways. They fixed Tonkor projectiles colliding with themselves when multi-shot is used, causing them to instantly stagger players when firing during certain movements. Clients not seeing the Slam Capacitors buff being given when using the Archititron, a script error that could break defection missions that had already failed because too many Kavor defectors had been killed, a script error in infested salvage missions if you joined right as someone was activating the vaporizer, that could occur in infested salvage missions after a host migration that would prevent the HUD from being updated, a script error that could occur after a host migration of a mission with in-world transmission screens, a script error that could occur if someone started your guild ascension ceremony right while you were loading into a mission, that could occur if a host migration interrupted an Eidolon hunt while the shrine was enabled, that would occur if you viewed the Excavator Codex entry, that could occur during purge bounties, when quitting Warframe while in Cetus, and a script error related to Garuda's Talons. They also fixed temporarily losing the ability to aim, shoot, swap weapons, or type if a player attempts to mercy in the middle of a knockback animation. They fixed Motus Impact not extending the melee range of Titania's Diawada. They fixed the terror attack drones in the Orvalis idling on the ground when not in combat, being stuck in the transference chair in the Orbiter Captura scene if you transferred to the operator, markers not properly pathing in the infested salvage mission, a red frame appearing around the themed stats box briefly in some places. They fixed a script error slower PCs might encounter loading into the Kuva Fortress that would prevent the assembly hall tile set from being populated properly. They also fixed script errors that could occur when joining a Kuva Fortress mission as a client if the level contained an assembly hall tile set. They fixed a script error when a host migration occurred when using Magus Lockdown, when damaging Grenier surveillance drones. That could occur if a security camera spotted you just as you were knocked slightly out of the world. That could occur if you killed a Kuva Lich while it was using a fire attack. That could occur in the transmission between phases in the Mastery Rank 14 test. A number of script errors that could occur if you died during an in-world transmission in Rethum, a harmless script error that could occur if you aborted a mission at the exact moment your Death Cube's Vaporized Precept fired. They fixed script errors that could occur when joining exterminate missions in progress, that could occur if someone was dead in the spectator mode when the first person reached extraction, several script errors that could occur when transitioning to a new area while carrying the Shadow, that could occur in the Powered Drift Hall of Ascension room, if the Orokin laser trap had one of its caps destroyed before it started extending, a couple of script errors if you rank up after the Taxon activates its molecular conversion, if your Sentinel died while being nullified, if a client's Warframe died after applying the last Void Strike bonus damage. They fixed a script error that would occur sometimes when applying DNA stabilizers to your pet companion, that could occur in infested salvage if you died and were in spectator mode, that could occur if you transferred to your operator at the right moment in an invasion mission at the crossover point between the ships. They fixed a script error if a ghoul expired jumps at a target who then dies by the time they get there, a script error that could break ghoul purge bounties if a player died while bringing the Grok Jewel processor to the injector, that could occur when reaching the Cetus doors to enter the Plains of Eidolon, a script error related to the Tusk Mod Bombard attacking you in the Plains of Eidolon, script error related to Eidolon lures that could occur if a Kuva Fortress mine was destroyed midway through its spawn animation, a script error related to the Ropalolis during an angry animation when looking at the Arcwing category in the market, related to clan pigment research, related to Shade's Ghost Precept that could occur when using the Ludoplex. They fixed a script error with Limbo's Rift Torrent Augment that could occur if Risk Surge was cast after a Railjack warp, a script error when casting Volt's discharge ability right when another player was joining in progress, and a script error when casting numerous Warframe abilities. So that was 27.3.12, 0.13 and 0.14. Like I said when we started, lots of script errors being fixed. Like usual, thanks. See you guys next time.